Oh, I was so hot. I almost dropped the phone. Listen, I am not, as everybody knows, or most people know, or, the fucking crazed homeless guy who always hits me up for money and, the missing half of his amulet down the street. I'm not the biggest fan of Trump. But let's talk about this Daniels interview. Okay, Stormy Daniels, the porn star, right? Who is now, I believe, suing Trump to get out of her non disclosure agreement, and then she's probably going to sue him for something else. Listen, she fucked Donald Trump. She deserves a bajillion dollars. Okay, I don't even know if there is such a thing as bajillion dollars. She definitely deserves that. She did a lot for our country. I have to tell you right now, to fucking fuck that thing. Can you imagine Donald Trump coming out with a bad comb over, the orange skin, waddling towards you, his man gut hanging over the 2-inch dick that he's got, and you know it's fucking 2 inches because everything ever since Barack Obama, fucking Barack. I don't know why I just went all black girl just. Mm-hmm. He ain't even mad at Barack Obama for having a big dick. Guarantee it's all about a dick with him. Look at him. He always goes, there's no problem there. Size is great. Size is great. I want the biggest, bestest wall. I have the biggest, bestest brain. You might as well come out and say, I have the smallest, tiniest little clit you're ever going to see in your entire life. It's puny. I am like jealous of other women who have normal sized clits. My clit is even smaller than theirs. Look, okay, so Stormy Daniels, porn star. We all knew she fucked Trump, right? But now we got to hear some of the details from the whore's mouth. And, she's a whore. She takes money from, fucking, and God bless her. She's a working whore. She's not doing anything wrong to anybody. I support anybody who does their hoary ways. And as long as, listen, the only way I won't support her is if she's not having a good time doing it. So I'm not so sure about this Trump thing. But if she's having a good time fucking the Italian studs with this, the fucking six-pack abs that she stars in movies with, who, have to inject their cocks with something to keep it hard because they really should be in gay porn, but she's loving the riding the dick. I'm proud of her. So here's what she said, in a nutshell. First of all, let's talk about the 60 Minutes interview. It felt like fucking 60 minutes, just that one segment. 60 Minutes is usually divided into a few segments. This fucking interview was just like, fucking annoying as hell because it took forever to get to the point. Kind of like me right now, sorry. So there's Anderson Cunty Cooper is standing here. He's like, so why are you here today? Why are you here today? What's going on? Why are you here today? She's like, I really got tired of all the lies and what people were saying about me. Like, you're a whore. You're a whore face. And why are you talking with your whore face, you whore? And look at those whore implants you have. They're crooked even on you, you whore. And I'm like, it's not cool. And my daughter, who is now finding out I am a whore and I can even, do double penetration in areas where I shouldn't, is going to be seeing all this. It made no sense with anything she was saying. It made no sense. I think she was high. I think she was Ambien the whole interview. I really do. But I believe her. Here's why. It didn't sway too much any of her stories. And if you look at her eye contact, she didn't break eye contact at all. She didn't go, so what happened that one night you were in Trump's office? Well, like, I went over there and he had his cock out, right? And it was kind of sort of half flaccid, half hard. And I was like, oh, it's weird. And then I like my heel broke. Yeah. My Manolo Blahnik heel broke and I fell and I like, oh, I'm falling. And when I fell, like his cock landed in my mouth. And I tried to get back up. But I fell again because my heel was still fucking wobbly and shit. So it's kind of like I was giving him a head. I really wasn't. And that's what happened. You could tell she didn't tell any story like that. She was very, very matter of fact. Here's what she said. He asked her, he's like, so tell me about the first time meeting Donald Trump. Oh, it was great. She goes, he wanted to talk about himself. No, bitch, really? You think so? Really? Okay. And she's like, well, and then he said, I don't know, he made a move on her or something like that. She goes, you don't get away with that kind of shit with me. I'm going to spank you. I'm going to give you a spanking, Mr. Man. I'm going to give you a spanking. I think he's into more than spanking. He is one of those guys, it's always a white business guy, who gets tied up, pissed on, shit on by fat, fucking disgusting white trash whores. Fucking not this chick. I'm talking like, he probably goes to gutter bucket clubs in New York and shit we don't even know about yet. I'm betting you anything. He is forced to vomit by his mistress and then clean up the vomit while the fucking bad toupee is flopping in the fucking breeze and shit like that. So Stormy Daniels goes, so I turned him around and I pulled his pants down. And Anderson Cooper's getting hard. You're like, really? You pulled his pants down? You removed his pants all the way? Was his ass perky? Was it? Talk slower, bitch. Talk slower. Oh. No, I don't even think Anderson Cooper would be attracted to that fucking orange ass. She's like, yeah, I spanked his bare ass. Just kind of like, gave him a couple swats. And he's like, I like you. You know, you're a headstrong woman. You're beautiful. You remind me of my daughter. Ew! Fucking this. Ew! It's not the first time he said that. He's fucking his daughter. I'm telling you right now. He's fucking his daughter. He is or he's thinking about fucking his daughter. Or every night he goes to bed, you know, across the hall or across the wing from Melania, who's sitting there in the room crying, like, I did not think this would happen. I don't know how to get out of this. Oh, God. Oh, God, shit. Why me? Why me? Why me? I just wanted to be a mail order blind. That's what I want. I don't want to be here. I didn't want to be here with these evil children of the corn, children, and sit here and be public and bad as every fucking day. You know, I want to go back to Slovakia. I want to go back to Slovakia. Anyway, so then she spanked Trump, and so Cooper's like, oh yeah, so you remind me of my daughter. He said that on another TV show once. I think it was The View, actually, a long time ago. Remember? He and his daughter. He's like, isn't she beautiful? Isn't she great? You know, if she wasn't my daughter. And even then, they were like, ew. But she is, you weirdo. Fuck, what the fuck is wrong with you? This is the president of the United States. I have to keep telling myself that. This is the president of the United States right now. He is sitting, he can control like the nuke button, you guys. Like, okay. So then, now here's where it got a little sketchy for Miss Stormy, as far as I'm concerned. She gave the lamest explanation about why she fucked Donald Trump ever, okay? Bitch, say you were drunk. Say you smoked a lot of crack. Say you shot up heroin, or your friend told you it was just going to be, you know, something to perk your tits up. You're going to shoot it in your tit. Turned out you shot heroin in your tit. You had fucking bad judgment because you had heroin titty juice going through your fucking mind. I don't know. Here's what she actually said. She goes, so tell me about the first time you had sex with him. Tell me about the first time you had sex with him, and talk slowly, bitch. Talk slowly and close your legs. Nobody wants to see that fish. It's disgusting. It's nasty. Dirty little slut. God, why does anybody like girls? And she's like, well, the first time I was hanging out with him, and I asked to use the bathroom. So I went and I checked my IUD, and I made sure that makeup cosmetic sponge wasn't all the way in my, because, you know, us girls use that when we're on our menstrual cycles and getting a gangbang in a porno. You can use a cosmetic wedgie. You can. It takes up all the cum and it takes up all the fucking blood. Win-win. Okay, so anyway, made sure that was out so it didn't stink. It's like, nope, not a Shanghai fish market down there. Great. Rock on. And I walked out and he was kind of perched on the bed, you know, expecting it. Perched on the bed. Perched on the bed. And I felt, oh my God, I've gotten myself in a bad situation here. And you know what? You're going to be a big girl and do what you have to do. And I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim, but I'm not a victim. And, you know, we had sex. We did. And then Anderson Cooper goes right for the jug. He goes, did you use a condom? What's a condom? What is it? Put it over the thing for the... Why would anybody do... No, we didn't. We didn't use a condom. But that's your excuse? You felt you would put yourself in a bad situation. If you felt you've put yourself in a bad situation, I'm pretty sure she could have kicked Trump's ass. I'm pretty sure she could have taken him if he would have tried to kill her. Why not just walk around his fat ass? Why not just be like, you're perched like you want some, and you're rubbing your nipples and licking your lips and telling me, you know, you want to call me Ivanka. I'm out of this, like, right now. Okay, you get up and try to catch me, fat ass. I'll be in the elevator and 80 flights down before you even get all the way out the fucking front door of your little palace here. Fucking leave, bitch, leave. No, she was thinking about getting some money. And she even kind of said it herself. After they were done fucking, and oh my God, I want to know how long that lasted. Anderson Cooper did not ask the right questions. Let it have been JBTV asking those questions. Let it be Big J over here asking those questions. I would be like, how long did he have it in you? I mean, like, stiff. How long? I mean, was there any point when you felt it going like noodle-like a fucking chicken noodle and chicken noodle soup kind of, and you're just like, oh, it's not stiff anymore. What the fuck's going on? Did he try anal? Did he try to fuck you in the ass? Did he fuck you in the ass? Did he go ass to mouth? I mean, do you do that? Did he ever ask you to, you know, piss on him, or did he piss on you? These are questions we need to know. Yeah, I saw the wrong fucked up questions here. Okay. So Donald Trump basically fucked this girl, and then it's like, you know, I think you should be in The Apprentice. You're smart, you're hot, you're sexy, what's happening? You should be in The Apprentice. And she's like, yeah, I'm a porn star. It's never going to happen. No, they don't know you. They don't know you like I do. And then Anderson Cooper at this point reminds her she's stupid. He goes up, you think maybe he was just, you know, dangling that in front of you, so maybe you would keep doing, you know, what you do with him? Maybe whore face? Did you ever think about that? And she's like, well, yeah, I kind of did, and so what? Anderson Cooper was being so cunty because it's a girl. He's mad at her. He doesn't like her. If it was a hot stud in front of him, he'd be like, "Oh, you poor thing. Do you need a Kleenex? Let me help you. Let me wipe your tears away. Oh my God, I'm so sorry." Because this girl's bitch, dirty little. God, why do I have to talk to her? I don't want to do this story. Can somebody else get one of the few straight old fossils on this show? They're gonna die soon anyway. The rest of these reporters are like 80,000 years old. Get one of those guys to do it. I don't want to talk to this bitch. I want to talk to who's the new guy that won Mr. Hot Puerto Rico? Can we do a thing on that? That would be awesome. My boyfriend dumped me. Do you know why? I don't know why. Is it because I'm annoying? Okay. So she had sex with him, and then he called her a few times after that. Nothing ever materialized. Oh no, I'm sorry. There was one more story. She went and watched Shark Week with him. The bitch watched Shark Week with the President of the United States. She went and watched Shark Week. He's like, come in, palatial home. Want to watch a documentary? Let's watch a documentary. She watched the whole documentary. He had lured her over there by saying, you know what, I've got great news about the Apprentice deal. Big surprise. Great news. She's over there, because she's a hooker, and she's thinking that she's gonna fucking, get some money, and rightfully so, or get a deal on the Apprentice. She's like, okay, after the Shark documentary, what happened with that deal? What? Where am I? Who? Where? She's like, okay, you know what? I gotta go. And apparently there was less than she saw him, and they never had sex again. So here's where it gets weird. So then she's putting her baby, and that's when I was like, wait, you have a kid? I have a weird thing with porn stars having kids. Like, if you have a kid, life is hard enough for kids. It's going to be hard enough for a kid to explain that, mommy does lingerie modeling, or mommy is a nude scene in a movie if you're a kid and your mom's an actress or something like that. I try explaining your mommy loves bukkake, or your mommy takes a cum funnel. I mean, that's going to fuck your kid up a lot more. But whatever. She has a kid, whatever. She's like, I was in an exercise class. And do you know how hard it is to exercise with these fucking massive pounds of fucking, cement in my chest? It's difficult. I've knocked myself unconscious several times, Anderson Cooper. And, my vagina, I don't think it's getting any tighter. Why is Anderson throwing up? Why is he vomiting in the corner and crying? It's taking forever. No. So she said, I'm getting my child ready to go to my exercise class. And this guy comes up to me. And he goes, you want to drop this thing against Trump? Okay? You want to drop it? You want to forget about it? And he looked at my baby, and he goes, nice baby. Shame if something happened to her. And that was it. That's what made her break the non-disclosure deal. That's what made her say all this fucking shit. Was this guy saying this shit about the baby? Maybe it was just a passerby who was concerned. Maybe it was just an angry person. Who knows? Maybe it could have been somebody like me. Bitch, you should just drop this shit. You should drop it. It's a nice kid. God, I hope nothing ever happens to that kid. It's a beautiful kid. I really do wish nothing ever happens to it. Look, you always assume the worst, honey. She's probably right. Anyway, so she took that as a threat. And now they are, Trump's lawyers, just as big of a dick as him. I'm sorry. Big dick and Trump do not go together. I apologize for that. That was heinous. And now he's suing Stormy Daniels for $20 million. And he's like, and if I do win it, I'm going to take a vacation on your dime. Any porn star anywhere is going to have $20 million. And then kind of gloating that he's going to bankrupt her child and her sad life and all that, and then go vacation on a yacht with whatever money he thinks he's going to get from her. What a piece of shit. So, but my main thing, wrapping it all up, is everybody in this was a piece of shit. Stormy Daniels was a piece of shit because she didn't use a condom. Stormy Daniels was a piece of shit because she spread her legs for a man who she knew was married. You weren't thinking about his wife or passing on some mess. Who knows what you have, sweetheart? You've been with a lot of guys. And poor Melania, and I know he's probably not fucking her, but maybe one night she got drunk and he stuck in just the tip in or something like that. That could be enough to get her something if your nasty ass had anything. And it's Trump's fault too, yes. But I just think everybody in this scenario is fucking guilty. I don't think anybody's a victim. I don't think anybody comes out of this clean. And it just so happens one of them is the president of the United States, and that makes things a little bit different. Do I think he should be impeached over it? This necessarily, I wasn't a big fan when they were giving Bill Clinton shit for getting a blowjob from some chick. I mean, he didn't threaten her afterward as far as I know, but I don't give a fuck about their sex life, quite honestly. I don't. He should be impeached for about a bajillion other things, but not Stormy Daniels. And as for Stormy Daniels, you know what? You said what you had to say, and I do believe you. I believed it happened. I think they should be able to break the non-disclosure agreement. But now is the time for you to go away. If you don't want this harassment, you don't want anything anymore, not that anybody should get it anyway, stop talking about it. That's it. You don't have to talk about it anymore. You talked about it once. You don't have to say anything else. Like I said, unless you want to do a JVTV exclusive, I can't pay you anything because I don't have any money. I'll give you some free porn. I'll promote your newest porn. I've got a store. I can do that. I manage the store. I'll put up signs. We'll have Stormy Daniels week. Come in because I have questions. Better questions than Anderson Cunty Cooper has. And I won't be a bitch to you. I promise. I won't be like him, like, why is she here? I don't want to talk to her. Why? Fucking, oh, she smells all like girl. I don't want to. So, yeah. They're all guilty. But go check out the interview. It's worth it. I gotta go. Fucking hell.